Laser beak, prepare for flight. Course heading northeast.
Hello everybody, and thank you very much for your time today. And today I'm coming to you from Summerton, South Carolina. Yes. Alright guys, as you see, Laserbeak is in the air and we are visiting the Magnuson Hotel and the former Knights Inn, and you can see the label scar in the building right in front of us as it used to be a Knights Inn. This property is horrible. So now this is marked no trespassing, and it also it looks to be a very unsafe property, so I did not go on the property. I let Laserbeak go ahead and I let Laserbeak go ahead and do the visit for me. All right, so guys, let's go ahead and give a shout out. If you haven't checked out his channel, please do. Lamont at Large. So Lamont Dorsey is a vlogger that is a gentleman that lives in his van, and he's kind of funny. I definitely dig some of his comedy. Sometimes he gets a little bit over the top, but Lamont actually visited this location and has it on video on his channel. And I think he visited maybe about 3 or 4 years ago, and it was nowhere near as bad as it is today. So let's go ahead and check out some reviews concerning the Magnuson Hotel. Here's review number 1 from March 2014. New name with renovation, but on the other adjacent building. So it looks like one building was the old Knights Inn and another building here on the property became the Magnuson Hotel. The building is not occupied. The one with the office is open with a few setbacks. The so-called manager is often all over the place. He's doing patchwork, taking things from the old hotel and putting them into the newly renovated hotel. It's nice for a few days stay, but needs updating on the fridge, microwave, which is rusted, and the plate inside does not turn. The mattress, very hard. Haven't seen any bugs though, so that's a plus. Too much noise at night, which by the way guys, I'm very surprised that there would be any noise at night. This is a kind of an isolated hotel, so that means that some of the folks that were staying here definitely were being kind of difficult to deal with. You hear every step from people coming up and down the staircase and the hallway. That does kind of suck. The laundry area is filled with bedspreads and sheets all over the floor. You don't know what's been cleaned, yet you have to put on your bed. They said they cleaned my room, but they didn't do a great job. Around the faucet had grime and dirt from the last person that stayed the nights or days. The rim of the toilet had hardened beep beep stains. That sucks. The phone didn't work. Well, I think he probably had a cell phone even at this age. It was also soiled. That does suck. The manager said that they were slowly working on getting the phone up. My bathroom light worked most of the time. It's kind of weird. Might be an electrical issue there. The chairs were all stained and the curtains too. Showering was an experience. 1 minute hot, the next ice cold, the next scorching hot. The internet wasn't working well in any of the rooms. Only when you went outdoors to your car, the internet would work. There was no snack machine, no ice machine, no ice buckets, no cups, no coffee pot, no hair dryer in any of the rooms. I asked a housekeeper. You would have to go in the office for that and ask. The trash has stacked high, and heaven in and out and around the property. It was horrible. There was also large trash bags outside some of the doors. I don't know what all of that was about. I probably assume that was folks that were staying there for weekly or monthly types of stays. And no breakfast is available. The place is so-so. I would probably stay again, but only for 2, no more than 4 days. So that is one review from TripAdvisor. And honestly, I must say that just with that review, I would never go there. Very surprised that this person said so-so. Now we do have another review. Now this goes all the way back to February of 2007. Not a good choice. stay at Santee instead. So yes, there are some hotels at Santee. And of course, shout out Santee Outlets. Guys, if you haven't seen my video with the drone there at Santee Outlets, definitely check it out. So let's go to this review. Stopped here without prior planning. Was very disappointed. Room was dirty. Towels appeared used. Tiles loose and broken on the bathroom floor. Cigarette ashes on the bathroom floor. Obviously, we didn't stay. It was horrible. But we couldn't even get a refund until the morning because they changed shifts while we were checking out the room, and the manager was the only person who could give us refunds. Shame, 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 shame. She didn't come out until the morning. Added to all of the problems was the fact that the hotel staff didn't seem very sympathetic to our complaints. This hotel is not far from Santee, so here we have somebody else calling out, you should probably stay in Santee, where there are several much better hotels. Do yourself a favor and stay there instead. Alright guys, so we listen to the reviews. We see the video. What do you think about the Magnuson Hotel? Guys, this is horrible. This is one of those hotels that, you know, at one point I'm sure it was nice. And it probably hit a really rough patch back in maybe even before 2008 when the economy had a big crash, and obviously all the economy issues that we're facing right now. And this might be, again, one of those examples, just like the Santee Outlets, that a hotel that was kind of too big for this area was built. I think in one of the websites that I was looking at that there was over 100 rooms at this hotel. And, you know, I must say that, yes, a lot of people do travel on 95, but when you come off of this exit, there's really not much here. The town of Summerton, yes, does have a little downtown area, but there's really not much here. Santee, which is close to here, but definitely a drive, it's not a walk, does have the golf courses, it does have more hotels, and you know, it's really disappointing to see that this property is going to waste, and also we see all of the lovely tires that are all over the property. So it's always great to have extra tires around, right? But obviously not in this case. Now, when Lamont did come here to visit the hotel and put it on his channel, I did notice that there definitely seemed to be a lot more stuff on the inside. As we got a little bit lower with the drone, I was noticing that the rooms were really emptied out. There really wasn't a lot of stuff left over. And, you know, I'm thinking, you know, when the roof was removed, or at least the metal roof, I think this might have been a flat roof hotel for a certain amount of years, and then they added the peaked roof to it, or pitched roof to it, that it's probably got a massive amount of water damage, especially here in South Carolina, as the sun just absolutely beats down on structures like this and ruins the roof. But you know, take a look in the background here, you'll see that there's really not a lot around the hotel. You know, it's really a secluded area. Yes, the exit for 95 is close, and there we see back towards what was the extra building, and I'm thinking that probably is what was the Magnuson Hotel, just that one part. And then they were taking pieces of the older Knights Hotel or Knights Inn and, you know, maybe doing some renovations for that second building. You see a kind of a maintenance building up to the top right there, and then all the drive-in area or patio area up to the top right now to where maybe the pool was back in the day. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to make the drone go a little bit low. You actually see a main drain there for the sewer line. So let's go a little bit low and see what's going on down at the level of the rooms. Very curious to see what we're going to see. And you're actually going to be able to see right through the rooms, which is quite interesting. You know, there is a lot of stuff that was removed from the rooms through the years here, and I'm wondering if the managers did it. I'm wondering if people came and took things. You know, it's kind of sad again to see this just deteriorating. This could have been really used for some great things. I think that something's going to happen within the next 5 or 10 years on this property. This is a very big piece of property, and it certainly does have value. It's not a very great exit of I-95, but it still is an exit on 95. And even if this winds up being some type of mini resort, some type of apartments, it's easy travel for folks to be able to get onto and off of the exit, and to go north or south here in South Carolina. It's a not a bad exit, but there's just nothing here. It's really sad. Also, you're going to see in another one of my videos where we actually went to the Economy Inn, which is a little bit down the street from here at the Knights Inn and the Magnuson Hotel. The Economy Inn is absolutely stuck in time. It's amazing to see. There are still curtains on the windows. The doors are open. It is definitely the spookiest place that I have ever been filming, for these few years here and posting to YouTube. So it almost looks like a hurricane hit this place. If you didn't know any better, you would think that a hurricane came through, just totally knocked it out, and it was totally trashed, and they just wasn't worth remodeling it or renovating it. So that's what most people would probably think if I didn't start off the video with saying that, this was a somewhat decent hotel years ago. Alright, gonna do a little spinaroonie with the drone. Check things out before we finally leave. And hey guys, here in the last minute or two, I want to thank you very much for watching. Greatly appreciate your time. Let me know what you think about the Magnuson Hotel. Did you stay here through the years? Was it a great place? Do you have great memories? Or was it an absolute beep 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 hole? So definitely let me know, and I want to hear from you. Also, let me know anything else that you'd like to see maybe down here in South Carolina that I am unaware of. If you are a South Caroliniaite, if that's the word that I can put on it, go ahead and message me. Definitely have a lot of folks that have sent me messages and given me some history. But let me know some of the great places. If you could, please keep them within about a 2-hour radius of Charleston. I'm not really big on traveling far for these properties. Obviously with YouTube, there really isn't money to be made here. This is definitely a hobby and a way to connect with some folks. And look at that beautiful skyline there. Lots of nice trees here in South Carolina, and lots of heat. There is that intersection. There is one hotel. There's a gas station. There is another type of business there. And then as we look down the road here a little further, there's another hotel. And there's the Economy Inn, actually, all the way on the right side. So we got some farmland. So very beautiful scenery here in South Carolina. Beautiful state, lots of great people, but a lot of rundown and abandoned areas here. So guys, thank you very much for watching the video, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.